Tanya was known throughout the town as the slowest bus driver. On any given day, you could see her driving her big yellow bus through the streets at a pace that made even the most patient of people frustrated. But Tanya didn't care. She was determined to do everything at her own pace, no matter what others thought. Despite her slow driving, Tanya was well liked among the students who rode her bus. She had a way of making them feel safe and cared for, greeting each one with a smile and making sure they were buckled up before starting the trip. Some of the younger kids even referred to her as Granny Tanya. But not everyone was a fan of Tanya's slow driving. Her fellow bus drivers often honked their horns or passed her on the road, eager to get to their destination as quickly as possible. Tanya simply waved and continued on her way, unfazed by their impatience. One day, Tanya received a letter in the mail from the transportation department. It was a warning, telling her that her slow driving was causing delays in the bus schedule and that she needed to speed up or face consequences. Tanya was upset by the letter, but she refused to change her ways. She knew that safety and caution were more important than punctuality, so she continued to drive slowly, even as the other buses zoomed by her. As the end of the school year approached, Tanya's students had a surprise for her. They had all banded together to create a special thank you card, with each student writing a note of appreciation for Tanya's care and slow driving. Tanya was touched, and tears streamed down her face as she read through the messages. In that moment, Tanya realized that being the slowest bus driver didn't mean she was a failure. It meant that she was doing things her way, with care and consideration for others. And that was something to be proud of. Once upon a time, there was a bus driver named Tom who was known for his slow and sluggish driving. Tom drove a bus that traveled through the busy industrial area of the city. Many people relied on this bus to get to work every morning. However, Tom was always late and never seemed to pick up any speed. The bus would crawl through the streets, causing long lines of traffic to build up behind it. The workers on the bus would become agitated and frustrated, always arriving late to work. To make matters worse, Tom never paid any attention to what was happening around him. He would easily miss his stops, forcing passengers to walk long distances to reach their destinations. Some of the passengers complained to Tom, but he didn't seem to care. One day, a passenger had had enough of Tom's slow driving and decided to take matters into his own hands. He tried to encourage Tom to drive faster, but Tom just ignored him. So the passenger got off the bus and left an angry note on the windshield, warning Tom that he better speed up or else. Despite the warning, Tom continued his slow and inefficient driving. The passenger was so angry that he reported Tom to the bus company, who then fired him for his terrible driving habits. In the end, the workers of the industrial area finally got a new bus driver who was fast and efficient, and they never had to deal with the slow and frustrating Tom again.